Hello my loves and welcome to today's video. Today's video is going to be a what's new in my wardrobe video. I'm filming this sat in one of the new items, which is my first ever purchase from the brand Maebe, which is Molly May's brand, if you didn't know. So welcome to today's video. I really hope that you enjoy it, enjoy seeing the pieces. I'm going to be doing some very much spring summer focus pieces. I'm also going to be doing what I feel is a good review anyway of comparative swimwear to Hunga that I found, because I understand that sort of swimwear is so expensive, and although I have some of that swimwear, I think I found some amazing dupes, so that's coming up in this video as well. If you are new here, then welcome. If you're just clicking on this video, if you love fashion, you will absolutely love this channel, I'm sure. And if you are returning, then thank you so much for coming back. Do let me know how you're doing in the comments as well, and let's get to it. All right, firstly, if you saw my latest sort of Zara H&M haul, you'll know that I mentioned wanting these. I actually managed to get the kind of heel version of these from Zara, which I love, adore, perfect date night shoe. Those in that video, so I'll link that one in case you haven't seen it, because it's still like recent, the pieces are still available. But yeah, I really wanted to get the flat shoe version because I felt that these would be more wearable for me, not being much of a heel wearer, and they would just kind of dress up outfits. So I'm going to pop this box down and we're going to talk about these because they're not quite what I expected. Hence why the tags are actually still on these, because I'm still kind of umming and ahhing. I really need your help. So they're very pretty, obviously. I mean, look at that beautiful beading design. I love the mesh. I didn't actually think that mesh shoes were going to be for me, and the standard kind of mesh ballet flat is definitely not for me. I feel like it's too trendy and it will be out like at some point. However, these I just feel like are a very pretty pair of flats. They're not so much the mesh trend, more of like, just as I say, a very pretty, they very much remind me of like Indian wedding shoes. I think I said that about the heeled version. I love the design of them. The Mary Jane style is very, very sweet. You'll see on the try on clip as well, I think they're very, very flattering, and they let your foot elongate because of the design of them. So you've got all of your ankles showing, very neutral detailing, so very, very flattering, doesn't cut you off in an awkward place. And they do what I was hoping they would do, which is dress up outfits, dress up jeans, skirts, dresses, if you don't want to wear like a loafer, a sandal, or perhaps a trainer in the spring summer. The reason I'm hesitant about these is firstly the price. So they were £55.99, which is not cheap. They have got pretty design on them and lovely sort of intricate details, so I do understand why they are a higher price point, but they feel flimsy. And that's just me being completely honest. I mean, I think it's important to tell you guys things that I'm not sure about or don't like, as well as things that I do. And although this is a what's new in my wardrobe, I still wanted to show you something that I was on the fence about. And yeah, just wearing them, they just feel flimsy. I feel like if you were going to walk any sort of distance in these shoes, potentially they are going to break. That's just how I feel about it. This strap feels quite flimsy, the way that it's like on here, and also just the actual general shoe itself. Also the fact that they're mesh and such a light colour, I feel there's very limited situations where you couldn't get these dirty. Perhaps if you were going to a restaurant and driving there and then just staying there, or an event or something, but if you were walking on the pavement or anything, very, very prone to getting dirty, and I really don't know how you would clean these. Hence why, love the style, think they're so pretty, so cute, will dress up outfits, but really don't know if I should keep them. So do let me know in the comments what you think about these. But they run true to size and they are really, really comfortable as well. They've got like a really nice soft insole there, which is very, very comfortable on the foot. So that's item numero uno. Okay, next up we've got a gorgeous pair of jeans from H&M. Now these are very similar to a pair of jeans that I picked up from Primark recently. I absolutely love. They were from the Paula Echeverria collection. Really stretchy, comfortable, lovely wide leg design that felt like flattering and cozy. And these are very similar. They're a beautiful wash of denim, that lovely bright light blue, but not too light. A lovely stretchy waistband, and they're called the wide regular waist jean. These are in and out of stock on the H&M website like hotcakes, so I will link everything down below for you. But if you wanted any of these items, I would probably put a stock notification on if they're not available, and they will come back into stock. That's what I had to do. And just for reference, I am a size UK 8 and 5'4" in height, but I'll put try-ons of me with all of these pieces on the screen so that you can actually see what they look like on my frame. But these jeans, I did want to show you them because I am keeping them, but I'm exchanging them for an extra small. So I got mine in a size small, and they come up really quite large. They're large around the waist and they're very long, so they just didn't fit me well. But they're a really nice jean, as I say, stretchy waistband, and then on the bottom there, you've got that cuffed hem. So I'm just waiting for the extra small to come back into stock, and as soon as they come back into stock, I'm going to get those. So this particular size I'm going to be returning, but they make such a great spring staple because you can just pair these with anything. This like cuffed hem is very, very on trend, but it's very flattering as well. It's very boho chic, Sienna Miller, that kind of thing. Wear this with like a little cropped baby tee or a nice blouse, a little pair of shoes, maybe some sandals in the summer. It's just, yeah, just so cute. It's silky soft, the denim as well, so it just feels ever so comfortable. But they come up really large. If you're between sizes, definitely go to your lower size. So I think an H&M extra small is a 6 to 8 and a small is an 8 to 10. And I'll definitely be going for, as I say, the extra small. Apologies about my voice, by the way. I really hope I'm not coming down with something. You know, when you're feeling like on the cusp of potentially coming down with something, that's how I've been feeling today. But fingers crossed, it's fine. These jeans are 100% cotton. So that's not what I expected when I was looking at the materials, because they're so soft and silky. I thought they might have some, I don't know, lyocell in them or something, but no, 100% cotton. So, I mean, I suppose bear that in mind when you do try them, because they will sort of like stretch and shrink as cotton does, sort of shrink in the wash and then stretches back. So, yeah, but yeah, really cute jeans. Okay, next up, again, another piece I really need your help on. It's so pretty, guys. It's this beautiful vest from Zara. It's gorgeous. I got a size small, comes up fitted, so if you wanted something looser, I would definitely go up a couple of sizes. They do this in a small, medium and large, was $35.99, and yeah, it's just a beautiful design. Look at those flowers, are kind of like design. They're actually poppers, so you can open them like that and they just pop together. I love this colour of pink. I find it such a lovely flattering colour of pink. It really makes you sort of pop and brings your skin to life. The actual material is a really strange one. I've never had anything like this. If you can see up close, it's almost like a rattan straw-like bag. It actually feels very, very soft, but it's ever such an interesting type of material. The thing that's slightly concerning me on this is it is hand wash only, and I mean, it's a kind of piece that you may layer, you may not, but you will need to wash at some point. So the fact that it's hand wash only is of slight concern. Just I don't know how well this would come up when you wash it. It's 100% polyester, but I think maybe that's to do with the buttons, that you can't put it in the washing machine, because these are actually, these flower buttons are like plastic, and then it's got this really beautiful beading. So it's a very intricate, pretty piece, so different. You could layer this over a long sleeve top. You could definitely wear it on its own. You could layer it under a short sleeve t-shirt. You could just put a little cami top under it. It's really cute, and I really, really liked it, but I just, I'm a little bit concerned about the washing situation. Hence why the tag is still on, because again, I'm just slightly in two minds about this. Just in terms of caring for my clothes. But let me know what you think. If you love it, I think I will deal with the hand wash situation later. I did forget to mention the price of the jeans, didn't I? They were so affordable. I think they were $26.99. H&M doesn't have the prices on the tags, but from memory they were around between 25 and 30 pounds. They were definitely under 30 pounds, so a really good price point for jeans. The ones that I got from Primark though, if you do get the chance to go to Primark, that I showed in my last video, were 18, I think, and they feel just as nice quality as those. Okay, When I saw that the Maebe website had done a restock, I was just like, oh my gosh, I'm probably going to go on. I'm still not going to be able to get anything. But I did. And I want to show you the box because it came so beautifully packaged. So this was the branding on the box here. And then there was like tissue paper on it, a little card that said like thank you on it. And then it says, this was made for you. I just think the attention to detail is just lovely. And the fact that it came so beautifully presented in the box just made the whole experience really nice. And then the bag contained the garment. Now the actual garment had like a long piece of white ribbon attached to it. And if you cut that, you can't return it. So just to make sure, I suppose, that people aren't wearing things and then trying to return them. So in my cutaway try-on clip, that still got that attached while I was trying it on and trying to decide, but that is well and truly gone because I absolutely love this hoodie. Now it was expensive. I think it was £85, which for a basic zip-up hoodie I feel is definitely on the pricey side, more expensive than Adanola, more expensive than Tala and those sorts of brands. So I think it's definitely an investment piece. You're obviously paying for the branding, the Maebe branding. Molly May has like an incredible power in the brand influencer world, doesn't she? But that being said, I do think it's really nice. I'm going to try and show you also here. I'm going to pop the camera up in a second just to show you a bit closer rather than you just seeing it in the cutaway because it's such a lovely design. Hopefully you can see me there. So I got a size small and I feel like that just has a lovely fit to it. So if you can just see here, it kind of comes down to just my hips. However, inside you've actually got poppers. So if you want to, you can just pop those bits together. Where's the other one gone? A small on the Maebe website is a size 8 to 10. And that gives you a lovely relaxed fit, but it's not super oversized like Adanola and Tala, for example. So the popper's here. So you can literally just pin those together. And then that gives you like a shorter cropped style. And I just think that is genius. What a lovely design feature. I prefer just to wear it loose, but if I wanted to wear it that way, like for example, if I wanted it to sit over jeans and didn't want to tuck it in or tuck it under, you can just actually just pop it up so it sits higher on you. Really lovely. I love the branding. It's subtle, but it's there. When you paid quite a lot of money for something, I feel like it's nice to have a little bit of subtle branding on it. The material is like nothing I've felt in terms of loungewear. It's kind of like silky soft, but also thick and very premium feeling. It's not soft, like it's not like Varley double soft or the Adanola sweatshirts. Is quite different to that. Kind of hard to explain, but if you just see there, it's sort of like a ribbed fabric, very thick, nice cuffs, and then inside it's like this, so it's not got the fleece. So I feel like that makes it quite nice and versatile going into the warmer months, because of course you can wear this open like a jacket as well as closed, and it's not got fleece in it, which means that it's not too warm. So where worn open I think is nice as well, but I think it looks best closed. And even like the zipper has got branding on it on there. It just says Maebe. Normally I'm not a huge fan of items where you have like an obvious difference in hardware on the zipper. I prefer it where it's like black on black or pink on pink or whatever it is, but I actually think the quality of this zipper and the design detail actually, it looks really nice and good quality. So that's the length. I'm just wearing it like that. The arms and everything fit perfectly, so I would definitely say go true to size unless you want a massively oversized fit. And then that's just the back. So yeah, I am very impressed with this, it has to be said. And a zip up hoodie like this I will wear on repeat, so I definitely think it's going to get a lot of wear in my wardrobe. I was tempted to get the matching joggers, but almost for the sake of having a matching set. And when I actually thought about it, I thought I don't actually wear joggers really out unless it's just like a very casual dog walk or something. So although I have got some lovely tracksuits and things from brands like Tala and Adanola, I don't tend to wear them out. So paying £75 for joggers, black joggers from Maebe, just didn't seem sensible. But this, love it, and definitely wear it to the gym and all sorts. So yeah, really like it, and would recommend trying something from that brand if you haven't. So we move on to these swimwear bits. I'm so excited to show you these. So firstly, this swimsuit. So me and my husband have recently joined a leisure club, and because of my health I can only do very limited exercise, but one of the things I can do is swimming. And I feel like in a leisure club it's more kind of appropriate to wear swimsuits and more conservative bikini tankini situations rather than like the skimpy bikinis that you wear on holiday on the beach and stuff, if you know what I mean. I felt more comfortable that way. So I already have this swimsuit actually, but I picked up another one because we are going to be going quite regularly, so while one's in the wash then I've got a spare, and they're so affordable. They're from Asos. It's one size fits all, and when it says one size fits all, take that with a slight pinch of salt, because is probably around a size UK 6 to a size 16, I would say it fits. But the beauty of these pieces is the stretch, the fact that if you gain weight, lose weight, it's still going to fit. You don't have to buy a new swimsuit. If you're pregnant, they will grow with you and your bump. The stretch on them is absolutely unreal. As I say, I've already got this swimsuit, but I wanted another one. They're about £28. The Hunga G ones are £160. I'll show you my Hunga G one shortly. So yeah, there's lovely seersucker fabric, and I just love the concept of a one size swimsuit. Obviously if you're within that size range, just because of the reasons I've said, of it being so flexible, not wasting money on specific sizes. If your breast shape changes, size changes, etc., you've still got your like trusty swimsuit you can go back to. But yeah, so stretchy, just a plain black swimsuit, but this is so flattering, guys, as well. Like, I can't even explain to you, like, I never used to wear a swimsuit ever. I always used to find them really unflattering, but where they're kind of cut high on the leg and the bottom and just the shape of the neck and everything, I don't even know, and they just look good on everyone. Like, everyone I've seen wear this swimsuit looks lovely in them, and they just seem to fit your body somehow in a really lovely way. Now in the cutaway I've actually showed it to you, the top half and my back, because I haven't shown the bottom half. If you think that would be useful, I'd be tempted to do a swimwear haul try on if you think it would be useful, but the only thing concerns me slightly about that is not us lovely ladies on here, is the men, to be honest with you. I don't want to be showing swimwear online fully, just in case you get people watching it for the wrong reasons, that's all. But I've showed you as best I can anyway to keep myself as modest as possible. So yeah, gorgeous swimsuit, highly recommend trying it, from Asos, £28, amazing. So let me show you the Hunga G. Oh, so this is my one that I've had for a couple of years, so I wanted to show you because it's in such good nick. Like, it basically looks like the brand new one that I've got, so they just wash really well as well. So I've got a few Hunga G pieces. So I'll start with the swing costume, because although it's not the exact same style, it's the same similar shape, it's just got the cutout. So on this Hunga G swimsuit you've actually got the cutout in the middle, but the actual swimsuit is the same shape if you didn't have the cutout bit, if that makes sense. Now the Hunga G material, it sort of fits in the same way, so flattering, beautiful flattering shape at the top, cuts nice and high on the leg, on the bottom, the whole thing is really lovely. This is a beautiful navy colour, and this was around 160, so massive price difference. The material is a lot thicker, so if I just take my other swimsuit for example, you can just see, I think from there, how thin that is compared to the Hunga G one. I would say the material thickness on that is about 3 to 4 times. So in terms of longevity and wear in your wardrobe, these are going to last you longer, but I've had this one for a good long time and it's still wearing really well, and there's such a big price difference. So yeah, and other than the material being a lot thicker, I don't see a huge amount of difference. Obviously this is a different style, so I don't know if you can find like a one size in this style. But I'll grab my other one as well, which is a bikini. So this bikini is again Hunga G, and it looks tiny, but it's so stretchy, fits you perfectly, like around the bust area. And yeah, I don't know how it does it. It is like magic. But so are these pieces that I found here from Asos, and those are the bottoms. And again, very similar style, just with like the way they're high cut on the hips and the bottom. Still coverage on the bottom, so not a thong, so just gives you that kind of coverage to make, well, me for example, I wouldn't feel comfortable wearing like any sort of thong style, regardless of whether I'm at the beach or at the leisure club. But the way that it cuts, you can also move it around your body. So if you want it to sit lower on your hips, if you think that's more flattering on you, you can pull it down. Higher, you can pull it up. You can kind of like spread it over your bottom. It's just, yeah, it's just so good. But again, as I say, the material is just a lot thicker than the Asos ones. But other than that, shape, style, I think that they've really nailed it. And this is the bikini that I picked up from Asos to wear at the leisure club. So you've got the top here, again one size, which is about a 6 to a 16. And when I saw this, I thought that is so small, that it's not going to cover anything. It's going to be like my Skims bra that I bought, which is way too small for me. But I am actually soon going to be doing a big Skims kind of, what's the word, try on haul. New pieces and pieces I've had in my wardrobe for a long time, which are still available on the Skims website. So I can go through all the like sizing and stuff for that video. So if you do want to watch that video, do subscribe. That would be amazing, but you'll get notified when that video comes live as well. I've also got one for Adenola that will either be coming soon or have come up already, and Tala as well. So I'm going to do those sort of brands. I know they're really popular and I do have quite a lot of pieces, so I can speak for those pieces in terms of having had them for a long time as well. But yeah, as I say, coming back to this one again from Asos, it was an absolute bargain. Like, what was the price of it? Okay, so this is part of a mix and match situation on Asos, is the only way I can put it. I'll link these pieces. However, if you just type into Asos one size swimwear, it will bring up an abundance of swimwear, and all of the pieces, as I say, is just mix and match. So if you like one style of top but a different style of bottoms, they've got all different pieces that can work together. So I picked up this top because I thought it was going to be a little bit more suitable. I don't know, I just feel a bit more comfortable in the leisure club with this kind of style of bikini rather than a bandeau style, for example. It fits beautifully. You'll see from the cutaway, I felt so comfortable in it. Covered my breast area and everything absolutely fine. If you were larger chested, I would like to think that this would fit you because it is a one size piece. However, just because of the shallowness of it, I feel like there may be a limit, and it may sort of be one that sits kind of on top of your breast if you had really big breasts. I'm not sure, not being able to experiment myself, but for smaller breasted definitely works really well, really flattering. And then the bottoms, which again I won't show you in the cutaway, but oh, they're just lovely. They just fit like the swimsuit. They're just lovely and high cut on the hips, so just, I don't know, it makes your legs look longer, makes your bum look peachier, and then same on the bottom, you've got a bit more coverage there. So much stretch, look at that. Love it, love the set. And I'd wear these on holiday and at the gym, so very versatile, really cute bikini. And if you're on holiday and didn't want to just wear like a triangle bikini or a bandeau, then this is almost like a little crop top, which brings me on to the next one. Now this top is new, but these bottoms I actually already had, but they still sell them on Asos, so I thought that I would show you them anyway. So the top on that one was £12, and the top was 13 and the bottoms were 12, so it was 25 for the set, so really good value. And then this one, again the seersucker material, but I picked up this top, which again I just felt was more appropriate for like wearing in the gym and the pool for swimming. It's almost like a tankini, but not as long as a tankini. It's more like a crop top, but you've got this really gorgeous design here. It's like a, what would you call that? It's almost like a fake wood sort of design, but it is plastic, but it feels really comfortable against the skin. Super stretchy, didn't show anything. I think I like bend over in the clip just to show that it just stays put, it doesn't like fall down. It really just kind of molds and fits to your body really well. And then these are the bottoms that I already had, and I've actually got the bandeau top to go with these, which I wore on my latest holiday, which was about a year ago now. But again, same style, nice and high cut, but still got coverage on the bottom. You've got this detail here, which just matches perfectly. and there's lots of different bottoms. You've got different bottom styles and different top styles that you can choose on Asos and mix and match to what you want, or have a couple of tops, one bottoms, two tops, etc. So it can make your holiday swimwear wardrobe really work for you. And this would look really sweet just as a top on holiday with some denim shorts or a floaty skirt or something, as would the black. And the swimsuits, actually. Swimsuits on holiday make a nice sort of almost tank top look if you pair them with like some shorts or a skirt. So yeah, I was really, really impressed. And I, having already owned these and knowing how they wear and wash, was confident to buy them again in a more, I want to say, demure style for the gym pool. So yeah, I thought I'd show you those and show you what they look like on, in case you were also looking for something similar, or I don't know, maybe you're pregnant, or like me, you have tummy issues and your tummy swells up, so you want something that's going to work with you and not feel tight and restricted. I have a friend, for example, who's about to have a boob job, but she is going on holiday, so she buys a one size piece that's going to fit her breasts now and when they're larger as well. So yeah, they're very, very handy and I really like them. Okay, next up, this is going to be my first impressions because the parcel arrived, and what perfect timing, things for doing this video. So I've got a couple of pieces from Tala, so I thought we would try those on together. This is one of my favourite brands. I will be doing a dedicated Tala video, so if you're interested in the brand, I have lots of pieces from them. So what we'll do with these pieces, I think, is we'll try them on together because I'm sort of doing it in real time with you and I can tell you how they fit straight away. First up, I got a pair of like yoga pants. These are your best friend if you struggle with any sort of tummy issues, bloating, sensitive stomach, you're pregnant. They work really well as well because they're stretchy, comfortable. I have a pair of very similar trousers to this from Adanola. The Tala ones are more expensive, so I think these were £64. The Adanola ones are £48.99, but when my Adanola ones are in the wash, I miss them so much. So I thought I would get a different pair, but I thought I would get it from a different brand just to compare. And also the materials that these are made of is the same material composition as the Skims pyjamas, Skims dresses, so I know that I just absolutely adore that material. If you're specifically looking for that type of material from Tala, it is the Sculpting 365 Sculpting Lounge range, but just look out for this material composition here, which is modal, predominantly modal fabrics. This is 91% modal and 9% elastin. I got these in an extra small because my Adanola ones are a size small, and although it's a different brand, I feel the sizing is quite similar and sometimes they do slip down a bit. So I thought we would try these. So they're just a very sort of basic ribbed design with a wider leg, and they then fold over on the top. And the softness, it's just unreal. So you can wear these obviously for loungewear, and I would wear these to sleep in. They are just so nice. Also, I do physio as well on my knee, and if you don't want to wear shorts, these are really good because they're nice and wide on the leg and you can just roll them up if you need to. If you're also doing physio, it's very niche, but so we'll try those on shortly. So that's an extra small. I was going to get the shorts to go with this, but I didn't in the end because I thought I'm actually going to wear this as a cardigan rather than a sort of lounge cardigan. And so I didn't really need the shorts. Sometimes I just always feel like I have to have a matching set, and I really don't, to end up not wearing probably the bottom half or the top half, or vice versa. So this is, yeah, an extra small. It's a nightwear button-up cardigan, but as you can see, it just looks like a basic cardigan. It's not, you don't have to wear this for nightwear. The benefit of it being nightwear is superior softness, which is everything to me, to be honest. I just want things to feel silky and soft on my skin and just feel comfortable wearing them. It's in the shade Coconut Milk. It's such a cute name for a shade. I've got a little t-shirt actually in this shade, and yeah, it looks lovely. Really sweet button-up cardigan, just perfect basic. Like, this sort of stuff is just so easy to work into your wardrobe. And it is 95% cotton and 5% elastin, and it feels lovely and soft and stretchy. So should we try these pieces on? Oh my gosh, guys, the fit on these is absolutely unreal. Like, it's so nice. The extra small fits really nicely. It fits nice and like snug, but not like it's digging in an unflattering way. This is with it folded over. Obviously it comes right up here, but yeah, gorgeous. This is the length on me. I'll just bring you down. You can just see there, they're just hitting at a really nice point if I take my Birkenstocks off. So they're not going to be dragging on the floor with shoes, which is absolutely lovely because my Adenola ones do, which means I think it's just because they're slightly big, but these ones don't. So they're really lovely. Okay, so I've just popped you on here so I can talk you through sizing a bit better on the cardigan. So it's a very fitted fit, but in a good way. So I could have gone to a size small in this one. Potentially, I'm wondering whether to size up. I'm not sure. Let me know what you think. I have got like a padded sports bra type thing underneath it, but it does feel beautifully comfortable. So soft. It doesn't gape. I'm just wondering whether it looks a little bit small. I'm unsure. I'm not sure why I went for a size extra small. It's probably because I went for an extra small in the bottoms, which fit perfectly. So then I just ended up ordering an extra small in the top, whereas normally I would go for a small. But yeah, it is a really, really sweet cardigan. I really, really love it. Like, it's a perfect basic neutral to go with jeans, trousers, anything really. Like, I don't think it looks like sleepwear. On the arm as well, you've got the Tala branding there. I love how it comes down nice and long in the arms. That's from the side and that's from the back. But you see, this sports bra is probably the best thing to try it on with. And I do really like it. I think it's absolutely adorable. If you do actually want to wear it for what it's intended for, which is sleepwear, I think it would be absolutely amazing for that because it's so silky soft. So yeah, let me know if you think I need to size up one, but otherwise I think it is super cute. Okay guys, so that brings us to the end of this new in try on haul. I really hope you've enjoyed it. Something, again, a little bit different, just with like the swimwear and the comparisons of that and everything. Let me know what was your favourite piece. If you are new here, then I would absolutely love it if you could subscribe. It would mean the absolute world to me as my channel grows, and it means that you'll get notified when I upload a new video. And if you love fashion, I'm sure you will love this channel. I do so much fashion content on this channel. It is like my absolute love is clothes, fashion, shopping, all of that stuff. So yeah, hopefully you'll enjoy the videos. Obviously I'll link some other videos you may enjoy down below as well and throughout the video. But let me know if you did like it by giving it a thumbs up. Comment below, as I say, what was your favourite piece. If you're returning, thank you so much for coming back and watching. If you made it to the end, then you're just a dream. And again, thank you so, so much. So I will see you again very soon, I'm sure, with some more new in, a new haul. I've also got, as I say, some really good videos coming up which are like dedicated to brands I've owned and loved in my wardrobe for a long time, like Adenola, Skims and Tala. So those will be coming to the channel soon as well, so do stay tuned. But I hope you're all having a lovely day, evening, whatever it is you're doing, and I look forward to seeing you again in my next video. Bye guys.